Hey guys, my name is Andrea Exum if you don't already know me. Thanks for reaching out to me to help you protest your property taxes. I'm a local realtor. I work with Keller Williams Realty and I'm part of the Good Life group with Keller Williams. My contact phone number is 832-621-5353. That's my direct number. You can call or text me there. And so anything that I'm going over today, hang on to my number and feel free to contact me if you need to, okay? So I'm going to be sending you a few things along with this video today. You might have already read it, you might have already gotten it and all of that because you're getting it all in the email together before you watch this is what I'm trying to say. So in the email itself, I'm going to have some pointer tips for you with protesting your taxes. I'm also going to include a couple of links that I found that were very helpful, that were news links from people who've protested their property taxes as well, because it is a lot. And the biggest thing, don't get intimidated by it because it is a lot. Try to stay confident, reach out to me and I'll give you a little kind of power talk with it, a little boost. But anyway, so if you contacted me, this is the document that you've gotten in the mail. Okay, so there are a couple of ways that you can protest. Number one, the whole goal of it is to save you money. Okay, we want to bring your value down so that your taxes go down. I even wore my green shirt today to make you your video because we're going to save money, right? So anyway, there's a couple of ways you can protest. There is the website right here. You can file it on there, or you can do it in the mail, and you can do it with this document that they sent to you right here. For privacy reasons, I cover this because I'm helping a few people with theirs specifically. But anyway, you can complete this, and I'll go over in a minute how to actually fill this out. It's real simple. It's not that hard. So on this one, on this sheet that you received right here, this is the value that we're protesting right here, and you can follow the line across. So that's the biggest thing. Every year, the appraisal district, they usually, raise your value so that they can get more taxes. So the biggest thing is we want it to be fair. I mean, home values have gone down some. Mortgage rates have gone up. Houses are selling cheaper than they ever have recently. So yeah, we want your values to come on down too. So the comps that I'm providing to you are for your home specifically. In the past, I didn't charge for this service. And I have before, but it's so hard to do it justice for each person when you have 300 people reaching out to you, and I'm trying to just work the selling homes too on top of it all and the other stuff that goes with it. So what I decided to do this year was just charge a little bit and not do as many people, so that I can help you specifically save more on yours. Okay, so I kind of see it as it's more of a maybe a boutique kind of a save a money thing where we specialize on your particular home. So I feel like it's a good way to do it. And hopefully we will get you more for yours specifically, because I'm going to pull yours specific, not as a group like I did last year and the previous years. So one of the biggest things I want to point out to you, if you haven't already done so, I want you to take a look at the back of this. You're going to see a description of exemptions back here. Most people qualify for the homestead exemption. If you live in your home, you qualify for it. So make sure that you have filed homestead. And if you need help looking to see if you have that exemption on there, I'll be happy to help you with that too. But it is listed on your on the appraisal district on there. Most people know how to look for it. If you don't, let me know and I'll help you. But you'll see your homestead exemption on there. There's other exemptions too, such as 65 and over. Let's see, there's disability exemptions. There's different exemptions that you can file for that will save you money too. So those are big deals. Make sure that whatever you qualify for, you have applied for it and that you've gotten that, okay? If you haven't, if you maybe applied for it, I have somebody I'm selling a house for right now. And they had never reached out to me before, so of course, you know, I didn't know to tell them. But we were looking at their taxes that they've been paying on it. And I said, you know, you don't have your homestead exemption. Did you ever file for it? And she said, well, I thought we did. And guess what? The appraisal district had never registered it. So I said, go ahead and do it now. I mean, they've been in the house a couple of years. The appraisal district will go back 2 years and pay you back for the taxes that you've paid. So they're going to go ahead and file that, and they'll get money back for that. So if you haven't done it, hey, go ahead and do it. So that's one thing you can do. So I'm going to list now some ways that you can actually, some reasons that you can protest, some things that'll help bring it down, okay? Number one, if you have a recent appraisal where an actual like professional appraiser has come out and they have given you that, you know, some people do it to refinance, some people do it because they bought their house, different things like that. So if you've done that and you have a current one and it is lower than the amount that your house is assessed at, use that. That alone will bring your value down on the appraisal district, that right there. Another thing, if you know of somebody who has the same floor plan as you in the neighborhood, you can even, I know usually when I go to sell a house, somebody will say, well, so-and-so over there, they have the same floor plan as me. And, you know, we always take a look at it. We want to see, like, how does it compare and different things like that. So if you know somebody that has that, we'll look up their address on the appraisal district. And if they have a lower value than you do, you can use that to protest your taxes. You know, because, hey, if it's the exact same floor plan, same square footage and all that, why not? You know, the appraisal district should bring it on down for you. So when the appraisal district is looking to value your home, they're looking at the square footage of your actual home, the building square footage. They're looking at your lot square footage, the year it was built. A lot of times they'll kind of look for a similar builder. They try to find homes that are in the same section as yours, and it's also going to be for the year 2023 up to May of 2024 is how we're doing it. I have to keep track of it because it's like you have to kind of look at the whole, like it's not just last year, it's up until recent. Another thing we're looking at that could help would be, number one, they look at the ones that have sold, because we'll be able to have specific information on the ones that have actually sold. And many times the actual sold price is lower than they originally listed it for. And I can look at them specifically too and tell you, did that person contribute closing costs too? Because if they contributed an additional $10,000 or something like that, on top of what they ended up selling it for, then hey, guess what? That's going to bring it on down even, you know, more. So it's good to point those things out to the appraisal district because they don't know unless you tell them. So one thing that, so you're going to use the CMA that I'm giving you. That's called a comparative market analysis. That in particular, you will see active, pending, and sold properties on most of them. If they're available, you're going to see that on there. If not, you'll see either active, pending, or sold. Whatever is available is going to be on there, which for a whole year, we'll have it on everybody's. But at the very bottom, you're going to see like a breakdown. You're going to, and I'll kind of like show you on it where it's at. It's at the bottom. It says SP/SF, and it means sold price per square foot. So you'll see at the very, very bottom of your CMA, you're going to see that. It's on the left side. And you're going to see a range. You're going to see it, for example, it could say something like $139 per square foot up to $189 per square foot. You want to ask for the lowest because the lowest sold price per square foot, take that number, multiply it times the square footage of your home, and ask for that total to be your actual value. I hope that makes sense. Because we want the lowest. Now, if you actually go to sell your house, it's going to be a different story. So call me because they're not the same. I can't emphasize that enough. Some people think they don't really want to protest their taxes because they're like, it's gonna, if I bring my value down, then that means that when I go to sell my house, it won't sell for as high of an amount. And that's not the case, okay? So, I mean, right now we're having to negotiate a lot just because mortgage rates are up and things like that. So, but the goal with selling your home is get the most for your money. And when you protest your taxes, we want it to be the lowest. So, I hope that helps. If you added an outdoor kitchen, pool, anything like that, I'm going to try to catch yours in particular if you did. And I'll make sure to calculate that into your CMA. But if I miss it, let me know, okay? But I won't miss it. I promise I won't miss it. Okay, so when you go to protest on this one right here. So at the top, it's going to have who you are, and it's usually this one's already filled in, and yours is too. It's going to have your name. It's going to have your property description, and right here, this is where you're going to actually put. You're going to check the first box where it says incorrect appraised market value and or value is unequal compared with other properties. Okay, if you're doing it online, it'll be the same thing. It'll say the same thing, and so you're going to check that box right there. If you hear jingling, it's my dog. Oreo had surgery and he's under my desk. He's working with me today under my desk. So anyway, so under that, you're going to put anything that is a negative for your home. You can include pictures. You can, like if you have power lines that are in the back of your yard, I would put that. If you have a busy street behind your house, if you're near the stadium, anything that can be seen as a negative for when you go to sell your house, put that back there, because that will definitely help, you know, kind of point out the negatives of your house. Because I had somebody with a house that I'm selling right now. They chose not to buy the house that I had listed because they had power lines in their backyard. We can't change that. But guess what? More than likely, they're going to have to come down on the price of their home because a buyer can go elsewhere and find a house that's not a big deal. You know, they don't have to worry about that issue. Because it's a real issue that people talk about. So just point out things like that. Something that, you know, if you've maybe not upgraded things that you know other houses that are selling higher have done, point that out. You know, we can always like pull details of that too. But I feel like the CMA will help, especially this year, because like I said, the values have shifted. And I feel like it'll be really beneficial to you this year when we protest. So, all that being said, my number, and I think I've already given it to you, but if I didn't, my number to call is 832-621-5353. You have my email as well because I'm sending this to you from my email. So feel free to reach out to me either way, and I will help you with additional information with that. But I hope this helps you, and I want you to let me know how it goes. Because, you know, one of the reasons that I do this every year is because I have a heart for it. I know that sometimes life happens and, you know, nobody wants to be paying out money that we don't have to be paying out. I mean, why would we? So just let me know how it goes. It really helps me to know that what I'm taking the time to do for you is helpful. All right. Y'all take care. Have a good day. Reach out to me when you need help. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.